Why is the Colombo Port of strategic importance? What should be the general public be informed about with regard to the Colombo Port? The privatization of important property terminals and even ports that belong to the SLPA for political reasons began several years back.
The Colombo Port is considered to be an important strategic location in the Indian Ocean for transshipment purposes. The Colombo Port currently consists of three main parts. With the functioning of the QCT or the Queen Elizabeth Quay and with the JCT coming into operation in the early 1980s, the Colombo Port becomes a stronghold in the region. At present, there are over 30,000 vessels that use the east-west shipping route, and the objective remains, as in the past, to attract these ships into the Colombo Port. By the 1990s, the JCT gets developed into three main terminals, and the port is able to contribute approximately 5 billion rupees to the treasury of the country. The political intervention by successive governments not only resulted in a decline in this contribution, it also paved the way for the privatization of various areas in the port which are deemed high-value property. By the year 1994, the attention of the government towards the development of the Colombo Port dropped and attention was drawn towards developing a port in the Oluville area. As a result of several trade union disputes in the year 1999, then President Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga and then Minister of Ports H.M. Ashraf decided to privatize the QCT or the Queen Elizabeth Quay as the South Asia Gateway Terminal or SAGT. A shareholding of 85% to 15% was introduced in this endeavour, where the latter was being held by the government. Experts point out that this precedent, in terms of the shareholding, impacted negatively even in future privatizations. By 2001, Minister Ronnie DeMel of the UNP government expressed the importance of developing the southern part of the Colombo Port. The dredging was done and the requirement for a breakwater was highlighted during this time. The estimate for the breakwater at the Colombo Port that we see today was only $150 million in 2001. However, after much delay, when the project actually came into fruition in 2007, the cost of the project stood at $450 million. What is the shareholding of the Colombo International Container Terminal or CICT? What is the impact of its shareholding to the national economy? Details tomorrow on News First.